G'day guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my Aston Villa career mode. I believe this is episode 30. Sorry this has taken a bit longer to come out than my previous episodes. Life's just been getting in the way and so on. But yeah, enough about that. You guys don't want to hear about that crap. Anyway, let's get into the episode. In the round of 32 now against Sevilla in the Europa League. This is probably going to be the last season of this career mode. This is season 3. I believe we won an FA Cup in the first season and we finished second in the Premier League, and then last year I think we finished 5th in the Premier League if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is most likely going to be the last season, so hopefully we can come out of it with a European trophy. As you see here, I think Sevilla have Declan Rice as captain, I think that is, along with Tarkowski, Toby Alderweireld. So a few Premier League players in this Sevilla, former Premier League players in this Sevilla side. But let's get into the match as Sevilla on the attack first, just past the 6-minute mark, and Navas is brought into action early on with a good save there, keeping it a stalemate. But they're not stopping. They try to play it through, but we reject it, but it falls straight back to him and he scores. Navas not able to keep that one out. But yeah, Isaac now, who we've recently brought in due to injuries. Play it out wide to Edwards, is going to cross it back post, and Nkunku is there, and a good finish there. Probably our best player, to be honest, especially this season anyway. But yeah, Sevilla aren't stopping, and they actually take the lead again here early on in the second half. Kind of a weird goal there. But from the corner now, Grealish whips it into Isaac, and he's just too big and too strong and headers that home. He's not going to miss a header from that close. I feel like the keeper should have came out and grabbed that. And all of a sudden we're trying to get a late winner here into stoppage time. Target, what's he going to do? He's going to find Nkunku. He's going to find Isaac. He's going to belt one near post. And Isaac is the hero. And what a great purchase he has been to this club. He's definitely going to be, if I kept this series going, I'm sure he'd develop into probably Golden Boot winner, 90 plus overall, no doubt. And yeah, we take a 1-goal advantage into the second leg. But first we have to deal with Watford in the Prem. Obviously just going to quick sim this game. Still going to be using my strongest side just because I am simming it, and I want to, if we have any chance of winning the Premier League, I want to keep going for that and just using the best players I have available as we win that 3-0. Pretty easy result there as expected. And Manchester United actually dropping points there, which you wouldn't expect. And speaking of Manchester United, they're down to Dortmund 3-1 on aggregate after the first game, as you see some of the other games going on. But we are in the box seat now, although we're only up by 1 goal, so still anybody's game. But we do expect to hopefully win this competition, especially with the players we got. I feel like I've built a really strong team, and we shouldn't be going out at any stage earlier than the final. Yeah, you see the lineup there. Grealish is captain still. Bit of a shame he ended up going to Man City in real life. I don't think the fans are too happy with it, but you can understand it if he wants to win things. I mean, there's not much better options than going to Man City. But the pressure's going to be on. And Aston Villa look to still be a decent side. And who knows, they might do better than last year. But as you see there, we go up 2-0 early on. And the game's basically out of reach now unless we have a massive collapse. And they do try to peg one back here. I slide, but he just does a beautiful cut back there. And that was a beautiful goal, actually. But you see there the good defense and pressing from Grealish. Manages to get it on the counter-attack now. He's going to unselfishly give it off to Isaac, who's just been unstoppable in this Europa League. And he's going to get another one there. And then from then on, it just became a goal fest. Sevilla obviously have to press if they want to get the ball back and score to have any chance of advancing. But we just tear them up and we end up winning the second leg 7-1, an absolute demolition. And that's good to see as we are going to be advancing now into the round of 16. But there you see, we agreed to send Vaughan out on loan. And next is going to be against Wolves. You see there we're second, just behind Manchester City by 5 points. We are equal with Spurs, and then Liverpool just behind them. So we still have a chance of winning the Premier League. Still 11 games to go, and we've only got to make up 5 points. But it's going to be tough, especially expecting Man City to drop points. That's going to be very unlikely. And you see there, unfortunately, the result doesn't go as well as we wanted. And we're going to be up against Valencia in the round of 16. So not the hardest of opponents, but not the easiest. Pretty much just a basic Europa League fixture. You see there are some good teams left in the Europa League with Dortmund and Chelsea, the two major ones I spotted there. As Manchester United did go out to Dortmund. There you see the lineup. We've brought Rafinha back now. I'm not sure if he's back from injury or if I just decided to put him back into the lineup. But we get to Isaac, and Isaac's going to crack one. He's just got so much power in his shots. The keeper cannot respond to it. And we try to play out from the back there, and we mess it up there with Cash. And we're going to get exposed here. And it's going to be Van der Beek from for Valencia to tie it up. I believe he must have came over from Manchester United then, unless it's a different Van der Beek. You never know, it could be. You see here trying to take the lead back, and we play a great ball through to Isaac. I thought he was going to be offside, but the flag stays down and we go up 2-1. As Koundé makes a good tackle there, and we're on the counter here through Nkunku. What's he going to do? He's just going to run with it and draw the defenders in and then play it out wide to Rafinha, who's got a paddock in front of him. What's he going to do? He's going to play it back. Isaac turns, shoots, gets blocked, but it falls straight back to him, and Isaac scores another one to put us back in the lead. Up 3-2 now, and this time Isaac has turned from goal scorer to provider to Ross Barkley, who's been an absolute star for this team. Ever since joining Aston Villa on loan from Chelsea, decided to go ahead and purchase him because he played so well for us. And just like that, we're up 5-2, and that is how it will end. A great result there in the first leg, and that's basically guaranteed us through to the next round. As you see, Isaac had 7 shots and scored 4 times. So absolutely great day out for our tall striker there. I can't get over how good of a purchase he was. And I was glad I pulled the trigger. So in a weird way, it was a good thing that Ollie Watkins and our backup strikers like Wesley got injured, because it forced me to bring in someone. And we had enough money to get a star player like Isaac. And just like that, getting into the second leg now of this Europa League. No fixtures in between. And we just basically got to hold them off and just not concede any. And Barkley's going to backheel it to Isaac, who's going to score again. This dude is unstoppable. And that basically sealed the game. I didn't want to waste your time showing more highlights, because we already basically guaranteed moving on to the next round. As you see, Chelsea only just beat Frankfurt there in that leg, 3-2. Not sure if that was their first or second leg. It was the second leg, and Chelsea just get out on away goals. Frankfurt putting up a good fight there, and you see all the results there look to be very close on aggregate. Some of them, as I said before, winning on away goals. Next we had Newcastle United in the Premier League. Ollie Watkins back to his best, scoring 2 in that game as we win 3-1. Liverpool getting the win over Southampton, nothing too shocking there. And we go on to beat Sheffield United 3-0 with Watkins picking up another 2 goals. So he's back in good form. And there it is, Manchester City actually lose 2-0 to Liverpool, dropping points there. So all of a sudden, it's 4 points the difference in the Premier League race with 8 games remaining. Next up is Southampton. I do expect to win this. Obviously going to quick sim it because they're not like a big top 4 side or anything like that. I'm going to quick sim here, and what's the result going to be? It is going to be another 3-0 win with Watkins again picking up another brace. He's averaging like 2 goals a game over these last 3 games. Manchester City unfortunately get the job done there against Crystal Palace. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. Guys, make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe, as it really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Getting close to wrapping up this series. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.